Right, welcome back to Chat UFC. Been a while, guys. And this card for UFC Vegas 107 has changed quite a bit. We lost two of our bets. We had Silk Yuk Koi. I like to call him KO. He had visa issues, so that fight got switched around with Billy Goff. I liked him in that spot against Goff at the plus money. Loved Markel Medeiros against Oki at that plus money. We had a plus 155, and that was canceled due to an injury or sickness. I think I saw his post on Instagram. So there you go. Yeah. And so we got a light card. It was already a light card, but sometimes those can be the best betting cards. And some of these bets I love. Keep in mind, we're in the apex here, and that'll go against one of my bets and for another one. So we're going to run through the face-offs and see what we see. Let's get into it. All right, our first one of the night, Kirk Holloway. This is strictly a metrics play. So I have Kirk Holloway, 57% chance. That's everything factored in with Mr. Levitt here. I think a lot of people are just thinking Levitt's going to take a big step up. But metrics are what they are, and we're getting plus 205 right now. So that's a good bet. We have 3 units. We'll recap everything at the end. This is one I added on. Filio. It's the weight miss for Nascimento. It's the layoff. It's Filio's confidence. So I took him inside the distance at a plus 250, 1 unit, and we'll most likely have him straight up as well. But I think the bet, it's asymmetrical. If Nascimento is struggling, it's a good bet. If he's not, Nascimento probably wins. Okay, this next one is I have nothing on it yet. If I can get to Todorovic at a plus 225 or better, I will take him. I think parlays will come in on Reese. I like this spot, and I usually fade Todorovic. Very simple handicap on this next one, guys. Dustin Jacoby knocks out Victor Petrino in his last fight. I was at that one in Tampa. I think Bruno Lopez got way overvalued, and I had him at a huge plus money against the Russian, but that Russian's not that good. Jacoby's experience. I think Jacoby gets the KO here. I have him in the parlay, and I have him by KO plus 170. Biggest bet of the night coming up here. And this is a metrics play. I have 61% on Gamrot. It's also an apex play here. Gamrod's fought the higher competition, and the apex cage is going to favor the wrestling. Ludovic Klein is going to have to stuff the takedowns, and I don't think he'll be able to. I think Gamrot by decision is money, and so we have quite a few units on him, straight up, plus in the parlay. That's going to be our biggest position on the night. And finally, no bet on this. My metrics show Barbara has value, but she just looks awful. She missed weight. It's a bad sign when she's fighting for title contention to miss weight on a apex card like this. Apex ring favors the wrestler. Blanchfield, I just think Blanchfield all day, but the number's not good. If we can get back down to a minus 200, I take Blanchfield. But yeah, staying off that one. I do think finish is live though in this fight for sure. Finish probably Blanchfield. Maybe Blanchfield inside the distance is one way to look at this. We could take a look at what those numbers are, but actually, as a matter of fact, I like that. I like Blanchfield inside the distance here. I think she gets a sub or something of that nature. Yeah, Barber just doesn't look good. That's what I'm seeing a lot on this card. Is it because they don't care about the Apex fights? I don't know. But a lot of misweights, a lot of weird stuff happening. Like Nascimento, he's missed a bunch of fights due to dropping out himself. And so the huge layoff, dropping out, money coming in on Filio. We will be placing a bet on that actually. And I wanted to do the Friday face off, just sort of break down everything, but I'm going to go back to the betting screen and I'm going to place a few additional bets just to have a full pre-fight card. And we're going to be doing live betting on this one. I'm very excited about this. I'm following this guy. He's a judge. He's also a coder. He's got an incredible system. He does a live YouTube where he'll break down the fights, as they're going on. And he's very accurate. So I think there's going to be some live lines we can catch here where we know that one fighter should be favored due to scoring, but the betting odds show the other side of it. So that's definitely a way to get some value in this game. And if that works, there could be collaborations in the future. So very excited about that. But we're going to lay down our bets here and see where they go. Here we go. Let's recap our bets for UFC Vegas 107. First bet of the night will be Kirk Holloway. Currently have 3 units to win 4.85 at a plus 162. Line was sitting at about a plus 150 all week, and money poured in on Jordan Levitt. So I took another stab at it, another unit to bring it up to 3. I like this bet. Don't love it based on the line movement. Maybe there's a massive step up for Levitt, but money's in on it, and a metric show Holloway should be 57%. So we'll run with that. Rafael Filio added at a plus 103 after the weight miss. Strictly a post face-off bet. I just like the confidence of Filio. I don't like the fact that Nascimento hasn't fought in forever, and it's because he keeps dropping out. Now he can't make weight. Who knows why? Just give me Filio, and give me Filio inside the distance. Nascimento's never been finished, but if there is something wrong, this is a good bet at plus 250. If there is something wrong. If not, I still think he can win a decision. We essentially break even. If he won the decision, if he gets the finish, we crush. So there you go on that. Next one. This one was a tough one to bet. I definitely didn't want to take Dusko straight up at plus 175. And let's just break it down. What are the 3 outcomes we can have in this fight if Dusko is to win? Outcome 1, he wins a decision. It's currently minus 600 to go to decision. So I think we can kind of eliminate that. Number 2 is submission. He hasn't gotten a submission in the UFC. He hasn't come close to that. He's fought a totally different style. He got submissions earlier in his career. And so really the only way I see him winning this is KO, TKO. He's gotten plenty of those. Reese has been knocked out twice in his career. Those are his 2 losses. He almost never goes to decision either. And so I see a finish in this fight. It's minus 600 to not go the distance, but I can flip that around and get a plus 385. Give an example. Fight to end by KO is a minus 225. And so I'm getting plus 385 on that other side. That means that Reese is a minus 400 to win by KO, but he isn't. He's a minus 120. So you can see, I think there's a mistake there on the Dusko KO TKO line. It should be tighter. Submission should probably be higher. Decision should probably be higher. And so the plus 385 looks good to me. And I snagged it. 1 unit to win 3.85. Dustin Jacoby, I got him twice. So I got him in the parlay with Gamrot early at a plus 206. Great line. And then his line got steamed up, but I still saw it. The KO TKO. I do think he gets that here. I think it's going to be a step up for Bruno. And I think Jacoby's going to show that he's just a slight higher level here. So 1 unit to win 1.7 on the KO at a plus 170 with the parlay with Gamrot, 2 units to win 4.12. Then we have our biggest play of the night, Mateus Gamrot. Love this in a few different ways. I think he's a little bit of a step up for Klein, who has fought lower competition or middle competition. Gamrot's fought the best of the best. And so at a minus 142, I love that line, 4.25 units to win 3 units. With a parlay, we could be looking at a 7.12 unit win on Gamrot if we cash the first part with Jacoby. And I love this too because it's in the Apex. Smaller cage favors the wrestler. And that leads me to the last one. Erin Blanchfield by sub is a plus 350. That line hasn't really moved, even though she's been steamed up. Barber misses weight. That's a bad sign at this level. Sometimes you think, okay, the fighter misses weight to get an advantage. In this case, I don't see it unless she did it to have that advantage in the wrestling. But again, small cage, 5 rounds. I think Blanchfield eventually gets her to the ground, and Barber has not faced this level of wrestling and submission. And so at a plus 350, again, I love that line. It is the most likely outcome when you look across the whole board other than decision. I don't think this fight goes to decision. I think the weight miss hurts, and I love Blanchfield in this spot. So give me that plus 350, 1 unit to win 3.5 units. And that's the recap, guys. 14.25 units on the board already, and we will have live betting. So lock in the ones you want here. I like all of them to some degree, but I really love Gamrot. I love Jacoby. And all the other ones, they're in there. We're getting great odds, and I like great odds. So I think we'll hit a few of these large plus monies, but the majority of our bets are on these favorites and Kirk Holloway at that 3 units. So there you go, guys. Very excited about this card. I think we're gonna have we are going to have a profitable night. It's not even a think at this point. This is the turnaround. I can feel it. I feel the vibes going. And so we are going to cash, and I am going to see you at the window.